everyone, this is Miss Kibibi from Kibibi Hair, and in this video I am going to be doing a feature, or like I'm showing you guys my very modest makeup collection. I want to be extremely clear about how modest my makeup collection is. I know there's a lot of girls on here who are makeup artists. They really love makeup. They have tons and tons of makeup. They could probably open their own store. I'm not one of those girls. And so I wanted to show you guys just how I organize my makeup and just the absolute basic things I have, and then also talk about some of the things that that I'm hoping to get soon also. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I have these two clear acrylic cups that have like this bubble pattern on there that I absolutely love. I bought these at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of those places. So in this cup I have all of my eye products, including my eyeshadow brushes, my mascaras, my eyelash curler, eyeliners, and this is like a pretty neat trick for those of you who are on a budget. So back in the day when I was a broke college student and I could not afford buying like all MAC eyeshadows, I actually bought, these are like painter brushes that you can buy from any kind of like art store or craft store, and they cost a fraction of the price. Like I remember these being like $3 each. So this was like before e.l.f. came out with affordable eyeshadow brushes or just affordable makeup brushes, period. So I have some that are really great for applying eyeshadow, and then I have some that I use for lipstick and also to apply concealer to cover any blemishes. So that's a really great tip. If you're on a budget, you can get really great quality brushes using painter's brushes actually, and I've had them for years, since college, and they're great, so love those. Okay, then in this acrylic container is where I have all of my face brushes, I guess you could say. So like my foundation brush, I love using this kabuki type of like foundation brush. It's a little dirty. I do wash my brushes once a week, and every day I spray them with isopropyl alcohol just to disinfect them. I have this little sponge that I really love to use to apply my concealer, and then I just have like my powder brush, my contouring brush. I love using this one for my nose area, my blush brush. I have a few different types of foundation brushes depending on what I feel like I need to use. So I have here is my concealer, and this is the MAC Pro Long Life Concealer in NC42, and I use that for my highlight. And then I have my foundation, which is MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and this is NC44. And I also have it in NC45, and this is my summer shade, the NC45. And what I was doing initially was actually, whenever I got a little bit more tan, I would blend, or I would mix the NC44 with the NC45. But then I found out that in the UK, they actually have NC44.5. So when I went to London last month, I actually bought one of those. So I'll show you guys that one shortly. And here's my primer. This is MAC Prep and Prime. And then this is my sunscreen, which is Elta MD Sunscreen UV Clear Broad Spectrum SPF 46. And then this is my finishing spray. This is Skindinavia finishing spray. I absolutely love. And in this bottle, I actually have, this is the isopropyl alcohol, which is just regular rubbing alcohol that I use to spray my makeup brushes after I use them every day. Okay, so now onto the actual organizing case. All right, so this is my actual makeup organization cakes. I absolutely love these. I bought these at TJ Maxx, I believe. TJ Maxx or Marshall's. And they were, I think, $14 each. It's like 3 drawers in each thing. I stacked them together. This one's just a little bit pushed back further. Okay, so in the top drawer, I'll start from the top. On the top drawer, and I can actually pull this out, I have my lipsticks and my lip liners. I don't have a lot. I have 4 lipsticks and 5 lip gloss and 5 lip liners as well, and most of them are MAC. A few of them are Maybelline, and I think this is Revlon, and NYX. I have my absolute favorite red lipstick, which is the MAC Ruby Woo, and my favorite pink lipstick, which is the MAC Pink Pigeon. And this is more of a, I like this one. This is actually, it's like a lipstick lip gloss combination type of thing. Like it goes on clear, it's very moisturizing and very smooth, and so I like to use this as like my daily go-to. And then I also have the Ruby Woo lip gloss and the Candy Yum Yum lip gloss, and those two are by a brand MAC. Okay, in the next drawer I have, these are my Studio Fix, I guess, powder foundation, and I have them in 3 different shades. So this is my highlight color, which is C4.5, and then I have C7, which is my darker contouring color, and then also the C6, which is closer to like my foundation color. And in the bottom drawer, this is where I keep my highlight and contouring stuff. So this is the Sheer Select Pressed Powder in NW43, and I like to use this also to contour. And I have my MAC Prep and Prime. And this is my highlighter that I use. This is by e.l.f., I believe. It's so old, it doesn't even have the label on it anymore. And then I also have my 2 Studio Sculpt concealers. These are like the heavier ones in NW35, and this is NW40, which I use again in the summertime when I get a little bit darker. Okay, so that's the top shelf, and now let me show you the bottom one. So in the bottom one, in this drawer, I have some of my blush. And this is the e.l.f. blush palette, which I really like because I don't really get too crazy with the blush. So it's just some very simple shades. And then I also have 2 shades by MAC. This is the Desert Rose, and this is the Blunt. And I actually like to use the Blunt if I want to do like dramatic contouring as well. So now here are my eyeshadows. I really only have 2 eyeshadow palettes. This one's by Urban Decay. I've had this for years. I don't even know if they still have. Okay, so here's the Urban Decay palette, and this has my bolder colors in there, which I rarely use, but it's good to know that I do have the option when I want to. And then this is the palette that I use most often. This is by NYX, and it has like my browns and like a really dark, it's not quite black, but this one is like my really dark eyeshadow color. I want to get the same palette with like more pinks in there, so I've been looking for that. So in the bottom drawers where I have like, these are like the little random things. So this is like my primer potion, Urban Decay primer potion. I have some of my lashes. I do wear lashes sometimes, not often, but sometimes I do. And like the lash adhesive, and just like my pencil sharpener. So the bottom drawer is just where I sort of like keep storage of things. Okay, so the last thing I have, which is right next to the case, is actually some, I guess, backup foundations. And this is the NC 44.5 that I bought when I went to London. And back here is also a regular NC 44 that I have, just in case, because the last thing you want to do is run out of foundation. And in this little pouch, I have like some brushes that I don't really use that much. And then, all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think I should add to my collection. I definitely want to get more into makeup, especially with the eyeshadows. I do have this weirdness about if it needs more than 3 colors, I'm not doing it. So hopefully I'll sort of like expand and get beyond that. My three shades of eyeshadow limit that I seem to have given myself, mostly just out of time. Like, I don't know how or whether the girls who do these beautiful elaborate eye looks are doing it every day, because I don't have the time to do that in the mornings. Like today I got a little bit fancy and did just my regular 3 shades with just like some light browns and like a medium brown, just to get fancy today. So that was pretty much it for me today. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.